You need the precise entry signal, which is what I preach. It's what I teach in the courses. It's the details in your entry, your stop, and your take profit, all being predefined. And the size you should put, all being predefined. That's the system. That's why we took the entry here at the 200. Not just because it's at the 200 support, but because it was confirmed with the indicator confirmation and the price action structure that this was the entry point for the D1 entry. So now we're gonna just take it candle by candle. The last 15-minute candle was bullish, broke the 8 EMA. This candle should break the 21 at least in the next 2 minutes when we close at 6:45. Right now, I am up 18 pips from one position and about 15 pips from my second position. My risk here was only 25 pips. So if I can get up 20, 25, 30, I'm gonna take some of the trade off because that's that 1R level, and I'm gonna move my stop into profit so I can't lose any money on this trade. I'm looking to take it back towards the high of day because if we are in an overall uptrend here, if you look at the 1 hour, we're coming off the 50, TDI is in the buy zone. This could be a great price to hold it for a breakout for a new high of week. The one thing, here, look at the 4 hour. Look at that TDI, beautiful in the buy zone. EMA is beautiful. So clearly long biased. The one thing about it that I think we have to factor into this, and it's something that, kept me from really hammering this trade hard, is the divergence on top here. This is why I graded it a C setup. The fact that we're under the 50 EMA, which means that we could buy it here and only get it to move to the 50 right here as it just pinned. That might be the top before it continues to the downside. The reason why it has the potential to continue down is because this is actually a D2 setup with divergence on the top and a falling RSI, and that tells me since we broke the 50, we'd go to the 200. If it breaks the 200, it could come down to the 800. But since we held the 200, since I want to stay in trend, I'm long, I'm trading in the direction of the higher time frames, and I'm thinking we've got a great entry here. Just looking at the 1 hour and the 4 hour, if we're coming off the 50 EMA like that, testing yesterday's high here, and even the high set today during the Asian session is not out of the question. And if we can get that from my entry for a new high of day, that'd be about 85 pips, about 3.3 R, which would be fantastic. So we're 30 seconds away here from the next 15-minute candle close. As you can see, it looks like we're gonna body the 21. We're gonna give it time. Sometimes after we have a shift candle like this back here, it drops off the 8, pulls back to the 50 and the 21, and then continues that divergence idea off the top down to the 800. And I don't wanna be stuck in that. That's what happened earlier in the week on this pair. When I wasn't stuck in it, I was able to be flexible. I got back out. I'll show you right here. I was long here, and I got stopped as it broke the 200, same idea, and I got in short and made my money back short, and I didn't hold for the full move, but again, look, buying it off the 200 because everything was long biased, it wasn't working, broke the 200, and I got in short. Here, today, come to the 200, long bias, we're holding the 200, and hopefully we get that continuation to the upside. But I want to watch this 15-minute candle that just started here because it's right at the 21, and sometimes it holds the 21 and comes back down. Look what it did here. See how it comes to the 21, holds, and then comes back down? It does that often after a shift candle. So we want to pay attention. But we're up, so we're going to take it candle by candle. Up 12 pips, up 8 pips. I will be back on with you guys when I make a move or when things change. Cool? I appreciate it. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. Let's let this thing do its work.